had a VIP reception on Thursday.
Yeah.
For board directors, members, and
VIP reception.
donors.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, and she was telling me something about the organization being a non-profit organization.
Yes, we are a non-profit organization. One of the things that that David Silverman, the man who founded the museum and provides the collection and all that, what he really wants to do with it is to make this into a community space, both for the pinball community to be a place where they can come and enjoy games and buy parts for their machine. In the future, to operate classes where people can come in and learn woodworking skills, electronics, that sort of thing. Any kind of job that is associated with a pinball machine, whether it's maintenance or actually putting one together.
Basically how to make one, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
And even if they don't use the skills for that reason, they still have the skills in general. So it's sort of making sure that these different skills, these different abilities don't die out.
Right. Oh yeah, they just keep on going. So you guys were having a music show earlier?
Yes. This is the band. I don't think they have a name.
So was pinball illegal at some point in life?
During the 1930s, pinball was just one of dozens of different types of coin-operated novelty games. Yeah. And one of the other games they had to share counter space with in drugstores and bars and diners was slot machines, which during the 1930s, the Great Depression, were more popular with customers because they had the chance to win money.
Right.
And while a lot of pinball machines at that time, proprietors would award...
There's a guy getting arrested.
Nope, that's just them loading onto a confiscated machine.
Oh yeah, I thought he was getting arrested. Gaming process, they're still building this one, I guess.
Yep, that one's just missing its back glass.
Is it alright if I touch?
Yep, go for it.
This is nice one, it's very colorful.
This one is...
This is more like 50s, right?
70s.
70s?
This whole exhibit is essentially just...
This one is more like what?
That one is a payout, and that's from the 1930s.
30s. Pretty unique.
But this whole exhibit is on the question of whether or not pinball is a game of chance or a game of skill. And just sort of traces it. Like, the main picture behind you is New York Mayor Fiorello LaGuardia, who... And the picture's from 1942, and during that year he pushed a campaign to seize any coin-operated machines and destroy them, smash them, do anything like that. And the idea was to combat crime in the city, particularly with the mafia. The dinosaur room in here, which is also called the Portal, the whole room was done by one artist.
Oh, the design, the painting, and everything.
Angela Anacchino. David designed the space, but it was her drawings taking what he wanted, and it's her painting skill and everything like that that really went into it. And this room, throughout the entire process, was sort of a gauge of how far along we were. And it turned out amazing. In 1942, the New York City Council banned pinball machines. And it wasn't until 1976 when the man in this picture here, Robert Chopman,
the one with the mustache?
He was brought in to testify before the New York City Council to show that pinball was not a game of chance, it was a game of skill.
And this was interesting right here.
This is
very interesting. So pinball became like an industry, right?
Yep.
Like game after game started being developed.
And then you have other companies that focused only on pinball, and then some that are still around today. Bali is still around.
Is Atari here?
Atari?
Atari?
No.
No?
They were video games.
These are more like us now. Yeah, Sega. I recognize those.
All the companies listed, even though like Sega is still around.
Yeah.
The dates up here represent when they first started making pinball and when they stopped. So you have Capcom only had pinball for a year, but they actually came out with, or had started to come out with some really great games. And one of the exhibits that I'll show you is the artwork of Sam McQuillan, who designed 3 games that are considered to be classics, and they only came out, 15 years ago.
You guys also have a theater here. Huh? You show just a brief history of pinball too?
The video that is shown is...
This is stated.
What is that it's a lecture that David Silverman, who is the founder, did at the Smithsonian, talking about pinball artwork, the back glasses, and some of his favorite artists, and all the kinds of things that went through that.
Ultimately, my love is art.
Alright, so this is the area we can have films.
David wanted to remain sort of a mystery of what's in here.
You know, when I came to this room, I felt the floor was really funny, and I thought it was a mistake, you know, but you just told me that it's meant to be like that. They are not functioning right now, right?
No,
this one's right here.
not this one. And a lot of these are. This one's from the 1930s. These two are also from the 1930s. And this is an early version of a two-player game.
Oh, it's a two-player one.
You would put in 2 coins, and then one person would play for Yale, one person would play for Harvard. And when you shot the ball, it would go into one of these holes that would award you points.
Right.
But it's a very early version. This is a tic-tac-toe game.
How much one of these one will go for? Like,
I don't even
price
know.
range? You don't know, yeah.
It depends. A lot of them can sell for as low as $700, but some of them go up to $4,000, $5,000. It all depends on the condition of the game.
Yeah.
Whether or not pieces are original, how it works.
Right.
You know,
It's just like a classic car, I guess.
Yeah. And especially with the back glasses, because a lot of pinball machines, the producers, they didn't expect these games to be kept after 5 years.
Right.
Once they'd had the run, they expected them just to get thrown out.
Right.
So a lot of the back glasses are incredibly fragile. The paint in heat or cold will contract and flake off, and that can be seen on some of the machines throughout the museum.
Lost?
No, he's about to start opening the ball. If I get the ball in his mouth.
Oh, now you lost. They don't work with coins. I didn't work with coins.
The one in the first room did.
Oh, they didn't. This one work with cards. Why is that? Just easier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier. It's easier to keep track of what machines have been used. Because we're trying to keep track of what machines are popular, which ones get played a lot, so, and that helps with maintenance, it helps with knowing which games are popular, which ones get switched out, that sort of thing. You have to press the button.
You gotta press the button. Oh, this one?
Yep. What?
This is the last ball? This is the last ball?
Possibly.
Oh! Oh, I got one more. Why, I got points?
Yep. That? Yep.
Yeah.
What is that? You got stuck?
Yeah, you got stuck. Alright. Very gently shake the machine. Very gently. Gently.
Like back?
Yep. Very gently though. Gently.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thanks for making that.
There you go.
Is this program?
Hmm?
So it's programmed to be like that?
No. They're not meant to be shaken.
Okay.
There's a device, it's called a tilt mechanism. If you shake the machine too hard, it will shut down on it and end your game. So if your ball gets stuck or if you want to try to control the direction, you can gently shake the machine.
So it is part of the game.
Kind of, but it's
It's like a secret key to...
yeah.